It's been a while, and this time around I have Google Glass, so it's time for a little bit of a beer tasting with Joseph and Stuart. You can't really see me. Well, hang on. Here we go. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to put you back on my face, and then we're going to taste some more beers.
We're starting off with, to celebrate victory coming to Alabama, we're starting off with a Victory Storm King. That's the one I picked up when we were out and about. That's probably 5 or 6 years old, I want to say.
Yeah. Ooh. Have this almost sherry-like nose on it.
Oh, yeah, that smells so good. As an Imperial Stout, this is a hot bomb, so I've been cellaring this patiently.
Ooh. Smooth. Almost oily. You get that?
Yeah. The base beer is so hoppy, it starts with that hop right. Yes, James.
And there's our other guy. He's not part of the tasting crew, but he's here for moral support.
So there's that hoppy note at the front, but then those rich sherry, dark fruity, mid palate.
Yeah, and then you get a lot of cocoa, dark chocolate, kind of right there in the middle of the taste.
This is aging very. However old it is, label says enjoy by May 30th, 2012. So if anyone knows what Victory's policy is with best before dates on their Storm King, from that you can work out. Yeah, this is a nearly a year and a half past enjoy by date, which for beer of this size is probably 4 or 5 years.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, 9.1%, so certainly capable of being aged for quite some time.
There's that oiliness, but funnily enough, the body is almost thin.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's a weird contrast. I'm getting that. It's like there's a slickness coating my tongue, indicating some kind of almost, kind of oiliness. But then somehow the rest of the beer feels very, very thin. It's
like big beers should be like a sine wave or a bell curve, where it kind of build up, rapid peak, bell curve, drop off. With this, it's like it gets just beyond the crest of the bell curve, then drops vertically.
No, yeah.
Jamie, we're talking. We're talking to the internet.
Come on. Hey, do you have anything to contribute? No, I disagree with that. No. That's all wrong. It's all wrong. Look, you'll understand when you're older.
Yes. You keep telling you. You can't have any until you're at least out of city codes. For those on the internet who are humor impaired, that's what's called a joke. Right. It's delicious, but there's that mid-palate drop-off into a thin.
The finish is interesting. It kind of mostly just stops really quick. I mean, kind of get almost an oaky character right at the very end. That kind of trails just a teensy bit, but it doesn't really have serious hang time, which is fine. It's,
It actually makes it more dangerous.
Oh yeah,
because you could drink several of these, and then one tomorrow while you're in Tijuana.
I think with a beer like this, you'd probably be driven to the north. You just wondered why you're all of a sudden in Aspen. Why am I in Canada? And why am I in an igloo?
Why am I naked in an igloo in Canada with penguins? This is the wrong latitude for penguins!
How did they get here?
So, Cellared Victory Storm King Imperial Stout. Amazing nose, massive build up to an outstanding mid palate, but then it drops. On the one hand, you could say it drops watery, or you could say it drops very clean.
I think I'd opt for clean. I don't think anything about this says watery.
I would say
I mean, it's chock full of flavor.
this is maybe mashed higher, but fermented at a lower temperature to give that massive aroma and mid palate, but that very clean finish,
Mm-hmm.
like with my homebrewed Scottish beer.
No.
I mashed at a high temperature, fermented at a low temperature. It had that front loading on all the flavor and the aroma.
Mm.
Well, it smells outright. Here, internets have a. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's
you
right.
can't. Oh.
You can't. You can't smell all that sherry and coffee and chocolate and appreciate that wonderful build-up, that massive mid-palate.
Invoking fond memories of snowfall and fireplaces.
Marshmallows and vaguely disturbing music.
Well, Christmas music isn't that weird.
Depends on if it's cold outside.
Oh, well, true.
So.
Well, I mean, we've already been listening to Christmas music for, 6 months now? The holiday creep.
Yeah, I stopped listening to certain radio stations.
Well, I think this is definitely the cure for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Victory Storm King delicious beer.
In our very fetchingly appropriate Piggly Wiggly crafty beerly glasses.
Indeed. Piggly Wiggly, if you would like to sponsor us, you can reach us at the internet. All right. See you guys later.
Cheers.